Have you ever wondered what may go through a racer's mind if they're taking a 180-degree turn with 200 kph? Are they just fearless, or did practice make them habituated? More generally, maybe, were they born with a different kind of brain, or did practice make them perfect? Well, to a certain extent, cognitive neuroscience, the study of the human brain, can help us to find an answer to those questions. In particular, the mini review by Lappi from 2015 from the University of Helsinki in Finland could help us, which was named The Racer's Brain, How the Main Expertise is Reflected in the Neural Substrates of Driving. Lappi looked into the literature and summarized neural substrates that were found between racing drivers and non-racing drivers in both real-world and simulated driving. In psychology, it has been known since a long time, approximately since Ericsson in 1993 published a paper about practice effects, that deliberate practice for a very long time is a key component in becoming an expert in a task or specific field. The 10,000 hour rule was established, meaning that you would need 10,000 hours of practice to become an expert in a specific task or field. This would translate into 4 hours a day for 10 years. This is only an approximation. It depends on the task you want to perform and what your genetics are. Also, as Lappi mentions in his review, the development of expertise differs qualitatively from mere experience. So, what are now brain differences between racers and non-racers? A study by Bernardi et al. From 2014 tried to identify brain activity differences between 11 racers and 11 non-racers. Participants were shown in-car footage of a Formula 1 car driving on official circuits and were instructed to imagine themselves driving the car. The authors used fMRI, functional magnetic resonance imaging, to measure brain activity by changes in associated blood flow. Whilst doing the task, both groups showed increased brain activity in areas related to vision and movement. However, the racers group additionally showed increased brain activity in areas such as the dorsal visual stream and the lateral prefrontal cortex. Those brain structures which showed increased activity in both groups were previously shown to be involved in driving in general. Those structures which were only active in professional race drivers, however, were shown in previous studies to be associated with vigilance, visuospatial monitoring, navigation, action preparation, and motor control. Let's come back to the questions we asked in the beginning of the video. Do professional racing drivers now have different brains than we do? Well, even though difficult to generalize from one study, after Bernardi et al., there are structures which show different activity between racers and non-racers. These differences are, however, most likely to be the result of a mixture of both genetics and the environment. So it's both nature and nurture. So, can you become a professional racing driver? Yes, with the right amount of practice quality and quantity, everything is possible.